with tonight's quiz then, okay? And first round is your 20 general knowledge questions. So, pens and papers at the ready tonight, folks, because here comes question number 1. How many days do the Olympic Games last for? So, how many days do the Olympic Games last for? Of course, regular quizzers will know there's always a nice little visual countdown on the screen to make sure that you're all tuned in and ready to go for the next question. Your countdown looks a little bit like this. And on to question number 2. At what age does Harry Potter learn that he's a wizard? So at what age does Harry Potter learn that he is a wizard? Question number 3 then for you tonight. In a game of snooker, what is meant by the term cannon? So, in a game of snooker, what is meant by the term cannon? If you haven't said hello yet this evening and where it is that you're quizzing from tonight, please make sure you do say hello. It's always interesting for me to see how far this quiz is reaching out around the world. Just out of curiosity. All right then, fastly moving on then to question number 4. Who is the author of Sherlock Holmes? So who is the author of Sherlock Holmes? Good evening then to Barbara, all the way down in Playa Blanca, on the same island, just a few towns away. It's been lovely here in the Canaries, as I'm sure you know. Okay then, and on to question number 5 of your 20 general knowledge questions tonight. According to the 32nd annual Forbes list that was printed in 2018 of the world's billionaires, who became the richest man in the world. Okay, so according to the 32nd annual Forbes list, which was printed in 2018, who became the richest man in the world? Even though it was 2018, I am pretty sure that he is still the richest man in the world. If that helps. Martin should be in Lanzarote now, but the virus had to play its part, and you're not here. You're in Canvey Island, England. Oh dear, never mind. Never mind. You'll get here very, very shortly. I'm sure of it, Martin. Nice playing though. Thank you. Mercy in Spain as well from Jean. Thank you. Bury St Edmunds for Emma. Nice and sunny. It seems to be nice and sunny in lots of people's hometowns today. Derbyshire as well for Stephen. And Sheila's playing on her own this week just outside of Edinburgh. Well, hopefully it won't be too hard for you tonight, Sheila. Okay, then on to question number 6 then for you tonight. In which year did the Wall Street crash occur? So in which year did the Wall Street crash occur? And welcome to John as well, playing in Watford tonight. Thank you. Question number 7 then for you tonight. What is the name of the stirrup-shaped bone found in the middle ear? So what is the name of the stirrup-shaped bone found in the middle of the ear? Chris and Spud in Newcastle. Toon Army. Welcome to you guys. Thanks for playing. And Denise up in Solihull as well. Welcome to you. Question number 8 then for you tonight. How long does the Hindu Festival of Lights, which is called Diwali, last for? So how long does the Hindu Festival of Lights, which is called Diwali, last for? Don't forget, folks, as well, as I said earlier on, if you do need anything repeating, we are going to be having a break after question number 10, so we're very nearly there. That is your opportunity to ask for anything again if you just need a rethink or a repeat. Okay, then. Fastly moving on to question number 9. Which TV series ran from 1994 to 2004 and consisted of 10 seasons and 236 episodes in total? So which TV series ran from 1994 to 2004 and consisted of 10 seasons and 236 episodes in total? Welcome to Nicola as well. Edwinster, playing in Edwinster, home of Sherwood Forest, and some great historical characters. Welcome to you. Right, one more question then until I will be doing any repeats and we're at the halfway house. It's at this point of the quiz as well that I do like to ask, just because it's always interesting to see, and I'm ever expanding and growing my drinks bucket lists thanks to you wonderful people. What's everybody's tipple tonight? Come on, let me know what it is that you are drinking. All right then, and question number 10 for the first half, the last one. What is the largest empire by landmass in history? So what is the largest empire by landmass in history? Okay, then that's your first half of your 20 general knowledge questions done and dusted. Now's your chance for ask for any repeats, and please do write in what tipple it is that you're having tonight, as we are at the halfway house. Alrighty ho then, let's see what's... lots of drinks coming in already tonight. That's what we'd like to see. Anne-Marie's on the Coors Light, excellent. A bit of brandy for John. Blackcurrant fruit shoot for Ryan. Oh, there's a blast back to the past. A bit of Oyster Bay for Tina. Peach and passion fruit yogurt drink for Sheila. Very interesting. Pink gin for Peter. A bit of Pinot wine for David. Red wine in an overcast Swindon. Seems like everywhere else has had the good weather today, Alan. Aperol Spritz for Karen. Lovely stuff. Guinness and a West Indies porter. Excellent. Some repeats, no problem. Okay, Barbara, question 10 for you was, what is the largest empire by landmass in history? Okay. Peter, number 3 for you, no problem. In a game of snooker, what is meant by the term cannon? Okay, that was number 3 for you. Number 6 again, please. And you are drinking Captain Morgan's Coke tonight. And Melissa's on the squash, but she's back to work tomorrow. Well, at least she's back to work. That's always a good sign that things are heading back to some normality. But question 6 for you, Alison, no problem, was in which year did the Wall Street crash occur? Okay, so that was number 6. Teresa's on a Pimm's Gin and Tonic. Ooh, lovely. Peter's on a JD and Coke. Bacardi and Coke for Emma, and an Apple JD and Lemonade for Pete. Rachel wants number 1 again, no problem. How many days do the Olympic Games last for? So that was number 1. How many days do the Olympic Games last for? Dawn's on a frothy coffee. My mum's on the port. A Birra Moretti. Ooh, they are very nice to cool down in a very hot Belfast from Gary tonight. Excellent drink choice. I am a fan of that as well. Raspberry vodka and orange juice, and a gin and tonic for Ken. Very nice, Bev. G&T for Jodie, and Alan wants number 7 repeating again, no problem. What is the name of the stirrup-shaped bone found in the middle ear? So that was number 7. Steve, 2, 3, and 6. No problem. Okay, so number 2, Steve, was, at what age does Harry Potter learn that he is a wizard? Number 3 was, in a game of snooker, what is meant by the term canon? And number 6 was, in which year did the Wall Street crash occur? Hopefully that's helped you out. Ross is on the Hop House 13. Very nice. Very nice beer that is as well. Can't get that anywhere near here. They just look at you with a funny face, but I have had it before. Let me know if there's any more repeats before we do carry on with your 20 general knowledge questions tonight. And don't forget, after that, we have got your bonus round this evening, which is going to be Guess the Year. Okay, I'll explain that as we get to it. Baz has asked for number 9 again, no problem. Which TV series ran from 1994 to 2004 and consisted of 10 seasons and 236 episodes in total? Okay, so that was number 9. Barbara wants number 4 repeating again. Number 4 was, who is the author of Sherlock Holmes? That's number 4. Jimmy's on the Cobra from Laura. Cobra goes only well with an Indian takeaway, so I hope that was part of the meal plan as well. Number 8, again, no problem for Christine. Number 8 was, how long does the Hindu Festival of Lights, which is called Diwali, last for? Okay. Any more repeats, let me know very quickly before we do move on with questions 11 through 20 on the general knowledge tonight. Alright then, I think we're ready to rock and roll. Most people are anyway. Don't worry though, there will be another chance a little bit later on to catch any repeats if you do need them, okay? Right then, moving on with question number 11 then. Let's go into the second half of the general knowledge questions tonight. Number 11 then. Which British monarch died on January the 22nd, 1901? So which British monarch died on January the 22nd, 1901? Okay, then on to question number 12. How many letters are used in Roman numerals? So how many letters are used in Roman numerals? On to your next one then tonight, and that is question number 13. Which 3 oceans are collectively known as the Southern Ocean? So which 3 oceans are collectively known as the Southern Ocean? Okay, then, with question number 14, then, it is this. What travels at 299,792,458 meters per second? So, what travels at 299,792,458 meters per second? Okay, then on to question number 15. What is measured with a hygrometer? So what is measured with a hygrometer? Hygrometer. Hygrometer. What's measured by one of them? All right, then one for any IT and computer buffs next. Number 16. What do the letters IP stand for when it comes to talking about an IP address? Okay, so in computing, this is. What do the letters IP stand for when talking about an IP address? Okay, then on to question number 17 for you tonight. What is the only non-rectangular national flag? So what is the only non-rectangular national flag? Okay then, on to question number 18. Who became the Home Secretary of the United Kingdom in April 2018? So who became the Home Secretary of the United Kingdom in April 2018? Nearly done then for your 20 general knowledge questions tonight. On to question number 19. Which animal has the largest ears on the planet? So which animal has the largest ears on the planet? And your last one then for your 20 general knowledge questions tonight is question number 20. How many fluid ounces are there in a pint? So how many fluid ounces are there in a pint? Alright then, that's the 20 general knowledge questions done and dusted for this evening. So if you need any repeating from the first half or the second half tonight, now's your chance to do so. And of course, more importantly probably than the entire quiz, is to top up those drinks. All right, then a few repeats then. Number 10 again for Peter, no problem. Number 10 was, what is the largest empire by land mass in history? Okay, that was number 10. Peter for you. Steve, number 3 again, no problem. Number 3, in a game of snooker, what is meant by the term cannon? Okay. And Andrew, 13 and 18. No problem at all. 13, question 13 was, which 3 oceans are collectively known as the Southern Ocean? And question number 18 was, who became the Home Secretary of the United Kingdom in April 2018? Peter, hopefully 18's just been done for you there again. Number 19, no, of course, was which animal has the largest ears on the planet? And I'll say number 18 again because a few people have asked, just in case. So 18 was who became the Home Secretary of the United Kingdom in April 2018? Okay. Number 12, no problem. How many letters are used in Roman numerals? That was number 12. Number 14, to repeat it again. So number 14 was what travels at 299,792,458 meters per second. Quite a big number. Number 6 again, no problem. In which year did the Wall Street crash occur? That was number 6, Steve, for you. Any more? Do let me know. In a moment, then, we are going to be going on to your bonus round, which is, of course, tonight at Guess the Year. Now, this is how it's going to roll out this evening. I'm going to read for you some facts relating to one year in particular. All you've got to do is simply tell me what year those facts relate to, okay? So there's 10 sets of facts tonight, as always. There's about 2 or 3 facts in each statement, and of course, each statement is going to relate to one particular year that I am talking about, okay? So bear that in mind. Let's have a few more repeats though, just while we're getting into before we get into that. Number 17, no problem. What is the only non-rectangular national flag? So number 17 was, what is the only non-rectangular national flag? So a quick recap then of your bonus round before we do fly into it this evening. So I'm going to read a statement of some facts and some well-known things from a particular year. It is simply up to you, wonderful people out there tonight in Facebook land, to tell me, well, to write on your papers, don't write it in the comments, remember, write it on your papers to say what year it is I am talking about tonight. So there's a series of statements, series of facts. What year do they relate to? There is 10 in total tonight, as it is at the bonus round, okay? So I think we're probably about ready to fly into that. So let's kickstart with the bonus round tonight. Guess the year. And here comes mystery year number 1. So, what year was all of this? The Berlin Wall fell, the Galileo spacecraft was launched by NASA, and George H.W. Bush is sworn in as the 41st President of the United States. So the Berlin Wall fell, the Galileo spacecraft was launched by NASA, and George H.W. Bush is sworn in as the 41st President of the United States. What year did all that happen? Alright then, on to mystery year number 2. So, all these facts happened in what year? The one-child policy was introduced in China. Margaret Thatcher became the first female Prime Minister of the UK. And Apocalypse Now was released in cinemas. So, the one-child policy was introduced in China. Margaret Thatcher became the first female Prime Minister of the UK. And Apocalypse Now was released in cinemas. New round then for you this week on the bonus round. So you've got to let me know your thoughts, guys. Is it hard so far? Are we liking it? Let me know. Mystery year then, number 3. So the Titanic sunk, the Republic of China was established, and the South Pole was discovered. So the Titanic sunk, the Republic of China was established, and the South Pole was discovered. It's all gone very, very quiet. There must be a lot of hard-thinking brains out there right now. I'm obviously taxing many people's noggins as we go, which is good stuff. Okay, then on to your next mystery year at number 4. Okay, this is actor James Dean died in a car accident. Anthony Eden became Prime Minister in the UK. The Vietnam War began between the Democratic Republic of Vietnam and the Republic of Vietnam. So, the actor James Dean died in a car accident. Anthony Eden became Prime Minister in the UK. And the Vietnam War began between the Democratic Republic of Vietnam and the Republic of Vietnam. No, I'm going to be hard tonight with the point systems. You've got to get the year crack on. There's going to be no give or takes. It's got to be exact, okay? Because I'm mean like that. Okay, then on to your next mystery year. We're going to go to number 5 now. Mystery year number 5. The facts are, the first Woodstock Festival was held, Richard Nixon became President of the USA, and the first humans landed on the moon. So the first Woodstock Festival was held, Richard Nixon became President of the USA, and the first humans landed on the moon. Don't be Googling, John. I've just seen that now. You gotta use your brain. Okay, moving on to your next mystery year. This is going to be mystery year number 6. Queen Victoria died. Winston Churchill made his maiden speech in the House of Commons. And Pablo Picasso's first exhibition opened. So Queen Victoria died, Winston Churchill made his maiden speech in the House of Commons, and Pablo Picasso's first exhibition opened. Okay, then on to number 7, mystery year number 7. What year did all this take place? So, Take That split up, Prince Charles and Princess Diana divorced, and the Nintendo 64 was released. So, Take That split up, Prince Charles and Princess Diana were divorced, and the Nintendo 64 was released. On to the next mystery year then, number 8. So what year did all of this happen? Sylvia Plath committed suicide in London. The Beatles released their first album, Please Please Me, and John F. Kennedy was assassinated. So, number 8's mystery year, what happened? What year did all this happen? Sylvia Plath committed suicide in London. The Beatles released their first album, Please Please Me, and John F. Kennedy was assassinated. People want to see a pop quiz. You know, I'll think about it. You know, I'll try and see what I can put together for you lovely people next week. If it's what the people want, the people shall get. Okay, then the next number 9 we're on now. Okay, 9 on Guess the Year. Elvis Presley died. The Sex Pistols released their only studio album, and Queen Elizabeth II celebrated her Silver Jubilee. So Elvis Presley died. The Sex Pistols released their only studio album, and Queen Elizabeth II celebrated her Silver Jubilee. Some of you may be pleased to know there is only one left, okay, in tonight's Guess the Year. Coming up now. All right, then the final one then on Guess the Year tonight. Number 10, the Euro was officially introduced in all Eurozone countries. The Queen Mother died, and Queen Elizabeth II celebrated her Golden Jubilee. So the Euro was officially introduced in all Eurozone countries. The Queen Mother died, and Queen Elizabeth II celebrated her Golden Jubilee. Alison wants questions she knows the answers to. I guess it is only easy if you know the answers. I can try. The reason I haven't done music rounds for a bit is because last time I did one, the Facebook police intervened and booted me off. So it's just sometimes with the music rounds, it's a little bit more hassle than it's worth. But I'll try and think of something creative to do for any music fans out there. But as soon as I start playing songs, Facebook police get involved and 9 times out of 10 cut the feed, and it's just a little bit annoying for everyone. So I'll see. Anybody needs any of those repeating then, now is a chance to say so, or forever hold your peace. David would like number 6 again, no problem. Okay, so what year did all this happen? Queen Victoria died, Winston Churchill made his maiden speech in the House of Commons, and Pablo Picasso's first exhibition opened. There you go. Right, while you're all catching up, go and top up those drinks, folks, because we're going to be reading out the answers very, very shortly, okay? And if you need anything repeating, now's your chance to say it just before we do blast through the answers and see how everybody did in tonight's quiz. Lots of people enjoying the quiz then tonight, which is lovely to read. Thank you so much. I do try and make it a little bit different each week because there's obviously going to be some people's strengths are things like music. Some people's strengths are trivia. Some people's strengths are, other wonderful things, guessing faces and stuff like that. So I've got to try and make it fair for all week to week. But thank you so much for the lovely comments and people that are enjoying it out there tonight. My brain hurts from Alison. Sharon, Miles enjoyed Guess the Years. Me not so much. First round was tricky. Well, this is how the scoring is going to go then tonight, okay? So it's pretty straightforward for this evening's. There's nothing really that requires multiple answers and stuff like that, okay? So it's just going to be 20 points for your general knowledge questions tonight and a further 10 for your bonus round. So tonight's quiz is going to be out of a grand old total of 30, okay? I trust you all tonight to be able to mark your own. Barbara says it's the hardest quiz so far, this one. I do apologise if that's the case. I'll try and ease it up a little bit next week. I can't make it too easy, though. Not when I've got a speedboat and a bottle of champagne up for first and second place prizes tonight. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. It's not bullseye. All right, then let's blast through these answers then and hopefully put a few people out of their misery tonight. So it's just simply, 1 point for each correct answer tonight. 20 in the first round and 10 in the second, okay? Let's blast through these then. Here we go. So, question number 1 tonight on the general knowledge round. How many days do the Olympic Games last for? The answer you were looking for was 16 days. 16 days. Give yourselves a point if you got that. At what age does Harry Potter learn that he is a wizard? That is 11. He is 11 years old. Give yourselves a point if you got that one right. Number 3. In a game of snooker, what is meant by the term cannon? Okay, now a cannon is a stroke in which the cue ball contacts more than one object ball. So as long as you've got something around that, you'll be okay. Question number 4. Who is the author of Sherlock Holmes? That is the, of course, very talented Arthur Conan Doyle. Number 5. According to the 32nd annual Forbes list of world's billionaires, who became the richest man in the world? That is Jeff Bezos, I believe the CEO, founder of Amazon. Number 6. What year did the Wall Street crash occur? That was 1929. Maybe if you didn't know much about your financial history, you might have known that one if you were a fan of Peaky Blinders, because a few of their storylines featured around that, and the date was stamped on the screen, so maybe you remember from that. Number 7, what is the name of the stirrup-shaped bone found in the middle ear? Okay, that is the stapes. Hopefully I've said that right. S-T-A-P-E-S. Number 8, how long does the Hindu festival of lights, Diwali, last for? That is 5 days. Point for that if you got it right. Pardon me. Which TV series ran from 1994 to 2004 and consisted of 10 seasons and 236 episodes in total? It was, of course, Friends. If you're a fan of Friends, you would have got that one right. Give yourselves a point. Number 10. What is the largest empire by landmass in history? It is the British Empire. Number 11. Which British monarch died on January the 22nd, 1901? That was Queen Victoria. Number 12. How many letters are used in Roman numerals? That is 7, okay? And the letters are I, V, X, L, C, D, and M. So 7 in total, please. Question number 13. Which 3 oceans are collectively known as the Southern Ocean? That is the 3 oceans I was looking for, and you need all 3 for the points, please. It is Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian Oceans, okay? You need all 3 of those for the point. Number 14. What travels at 299,792,458 meters a second? It is, of course, the speed of light. Give yourselves a point if you got that one. 15. What is measured with a hygrometer? That is humidity. Number 16, what does the letters IP stand for in IP address? That is Internet Protocol. A point for that if you got it right. Number 17, what is the only non-rectangular national flag? That is the flag of Nepal. Number 18, who became the Home Secretary of the United Kingdom in April 2018? That is Sajid Javid, S-A-J-I-D-J-A-V-I-D. Point for that. 19. Which animal has the largest ears on the planet? It is the African elephant. And number 20. How many fluid ounces are there in a pint? That was 20. Okay, so they were all your general knowledge ones. Any repeats, just let me know quickly before we do the answers to the bonus round tonight. Answer for number 2 again, no problem, was it was 11, okay? Harry Potter learnt he was a wizard at the age of 11. No cuddly toy. No cuddly toys tonight, and no loo rolls either, even though they're maybe okay to buy now. Maybe you can get your hands on them. Remember that crazy world a few weeks ago where you couldn't buy toilet roll? Number 10 again, no worries. It was the British Empire. The biggest empire by landmass was the British Empire. The answer to number 18 for David was who became the Home Secretary. It was Sajid Javid, Sajid Javid. Okay. Okay, I think everybody is caught up tonight then. Don't need any more. So let's go on to then this bonus round tonight, which was, of course, Guess the Year, okay? Lots of facts and stuff from the various years. I just needed you to collect the right year, okay? No leniency on this. You've got to have the year exactly right to get the point, because I'm feeling mean, okay? Very quickly, though, just for Teresa, sorry, number 8 again. The Hindu Festival of Light. Yeah, that was 5 days, okay? So a point if you got that one right. Right then, okay, bonus round. So number 1 was the Berlin Wall fell. The Galileo spacecraft was launched. By NASA. George H.W. Bush was sworn in as the 41st President of the United States. The year I was looking for was 1989. Point for that if you got it right. The one-child policy was introduced in China. Margaret Thatcher became the first female Prime Minister of the UK, and the Apocalypse Now film was released in cinemas. Year number 2 was 1979. Point for that if you got it right. Mystery year number 3. The Titanic sunk, the Republic of China was established, and the South Pole was discovered. Number 3 was 1912. Point for that if you got it right. Number 4. Actor James Dean died in a car accident. Anthony Eden became Prime Minister in the UK. And the Vietnam War began between the Democratic Republic of Vietnam and the Republic of Vietnam. That was 1955 for that one. That was number 4. On to Guess the Year number 5. The Woodstock Festival was held. Sorry, the first Woodstock Festival was held. Richard Nixon became president of the USA, and the first humans landed on the moon. Number 5 was, of course, 1969. Point if you got that one right. Number 6 then. Queen Victoria died. Winston Churchill made his maiden speech in the House of Commons, and Pablo Picasso's first exhibition opened. That was 1901. And for those of you on the ball with that one, I gave you a little clue, because question 11 in your general knowledge, of course, was which British monarch died on the 22nd of January 1901. It was Queen Victoria, and then I read it round the other way. So there was a clue for that one, if you were eager and watching. Number 7. Take That split up. Prince Charles and Princess Diana divorced, and the Nintendo 64 was released. That was 1996. Number 8, Sylvia Plath committed suicide in London. The Beatles released their first album, Please Please Me, and John F. Kennedy was assassinated. Number 8 was 1963. Number 9, Elvis Presley died. The Sex Pistols released their only studio album, and Queen Elizabeth II celebrated her silver jubilee. That was 1977. Point for that if you got it right. And the final one tonight, the Euro was officially introduced in all Eurozone countries. The Queen Mother died, and Queen Elizabeth II celebrated her golden jubilee. It was 2002. Well done if you got those right. Let me just quickly run down those years again without reading everything out. So number 1 was 1989. Number 2 was 1979. Number 3 was 1912. Number 4 was 1955. Number 5 was 1969. Number 6 was 1901. Number 7 was 1996. Number 8 was 1963. Number 9 was 1977. And number 10 was 2002. Points out of 30 then tonight. Let me know how you've done, guys. All right, then. Wait, scores flying in. Let's read some of these out very quickly. 15 for Alan. Thanks for playing. And Marie got 24 out of 30. Craig, 12 out of 30 tonight. Failed. It was maybe a bit hard, people have said. 13 for Chris. 24 for Andy and Jan. Thanks for playing. 22 for my mum. 20 for Peter. 20 for Ross as well. 22 for Anita, 10 out of 10 on the years. Excellent. 27 for John. Thank you for playing. Oh dear, Sheila. Definitely needed a teammate tonight. Never mind, there's always next week. 15 for Gary. 11 for Peter. Only 3 for Katie, oh dear. 20 tonight, thanks. 8 out of 10 on the years. Great quiz. Oh, you're welcome. 28 tonight for Alan. Excellent. Good score. 13 out of 30 for Ange. 18 for Alison. 24 for Jean. 17 for Teresa. 19 out of 30 for Paul. 20 out of 30 for the Corona Cowboys. 17 for Kate. Oh dear, 6 out of 30 for Chris, 19 out of 30 for Rachel, 12 out of 6 for Bernie, 10 for Laura and Jimmy, 8 for Steve, 100% the toughest yet, only 17 for the Lings, 20 out of 30, 17 out of 30 for Sharon, Linda, oh dear, we were rubbish tonight, only got 12. Never mind, that's okay, thanks for playing. 21 this week for Dave and Julie. Thanks for playing again, guys. Helen, 24 out of 30, best so far. Enjoyed the year round, you're welcome. Thanks for all the lovely comments saying thanks for the quiz. You were all welcome, guys. 24 out of 30 for Barbara and Jeff, and Lindsay as well. Thanks for playing. 22 out of 30 for Andrew. 25 out of 30 for David. Chris and Dave from Coventry there. 12 for Karen. 12 for Dawn. 17 for Christine. You did better on the second round. There we go. Some people are doing well on that second round, and it was some people's downfall. So there you go. That's just the way the dice rolled sometimes. And some of the people saying they enjoyed the quiz. Well, thank you so much for those of you that did quiz. Sorry if it was a little bit hard for you tonight. I will try my best to rethink some of the questions next week and try and make it maybe a little bit fairer for everyone. Don't forget then, as always, yep, the quiz is going to be returning to you next week. 20 general knowledge questions, and of course that mystery bonus round. What's it going to be on the end? You will have to tune in then to find out. More videos coming for you hopefully across the week as well. I'm doing some more lovely collaborations with people and some of my own covers as well. I'll be posting those. I would be very, very much appreciative if you could just share on this page. I'm trying to build as much sort of traffic and traction and an online audience as I can. So hopefully when I'm back to work in the next few months, you'll all be able to come and see me live, and hopefully we'll be able to fill up some venues together and help some local businesses get back on their feet and opening their shutters once again to all you wonderful people who I'm sure have been eager and ready to get back to the Canary Islands and the island of Lanzarote in particular. So thanks for playing once again. I'll see you on the flip side, quizzes. It's been an absolute blast once again. Until the next time, take care, buenas noches, and good nights. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you do hit that like and share button, and make sure you follow the page for future videos. See you next time. Woo!
That's all, folks.